Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel for another furniture makeover. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ebony. I'm a furniture artist and I specialize in taking neglected pieces of furniture and turning them into something beautiful. Now on today, I'm going to be giving this patio furniture a makeover. I'm really excited. This couch is actually the star of the show, but I am going to just transform this entire porch. So if you're interested in seeing what I do here, keep watching because we're going to jump right into it. So first things first, I have a lot of information to give you guys on today, so it's going to be a pretty chatty video. But we're actually starting by vacuuming all of the cushions, and then I'm going to trace out some boards. So I got this idea from someone here on YouTube, and she used a wood plank, but lumber is really expensive, and I actually had this board on hand. So you can get something real similar at Lowe's for $15. It's just a paneling. I used to use this for my staging. When you guys might have seen this if you've been here for a while, but it was a staging floor, and then I spilled furniture wax on it, and so ever since I just never really been a big fan. So I've been using it for other projects here and there, and I've been cutting into it for quite some time, so it does go a long way, and it's only $15. So as you can see, I traced out each cushion, and I'm just going to cut them out first using my jigsaw and then my table saw. If you don't have a table saw, the jigsaw will work just fine. So once you're done, they should look something like this. As you can see, I did not cut them exactly to match the cushion, just a little bit smaller so that they can fit perfectly inside. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wrap them in my drop cloth. So far I'm only $15 in, and this drop cloth is a 9x12, and I'm gonna use it to reupholster all 4 cushions. So I'm giving myself 9 extra inches around all 4 sides. And I realized that 9 inches was just enough. So if you want to be safe, you can go larger. It really all depends on the size of your cushion. So maybe 11 inches would be more ideal in my case. And I'm just going to cut that out, and then we're going to wrap it as we would a present. So you're going to see that coming up in the next clip. Okay, so I know someone may be thinking that this is really out of season, and I know it is, but I've been putting this off for a super long time. I actually wanted to do this back in the summertime, and I didn't have the funds to do it, and so I came across this budget-friendly method, and I had to take advantage of it. I really have been wanting this outdoor space where I can sit and get in my word and journal and just have my quiet time with God. And there's something about being outside in the presence of the Lord. So even though wintertime is around the corner, I'm just gonna bundle up. I don't mind grabbing a blanket or some hot cocoa. Now that this couch is nice and clean, I'm gonna lay out like I'm gonna be vibing. It's gonna be a vibe. So just keep watching to see the results. But in the meantime, I just wanted to show you guys a close-up view of how I'm doing the sides. So the front ends, like where you're gonna see the actual cushion, I just folded it over, and then on the sides is where you're going to wrap it like a Christmas present. So just consider this good practice. So here I just included this so that you guys could know that I did clean the piece off camera. I did it about 3 times. The piece was filthy, so I used my Dawn soap and warm water, and then of course I rinsed it back. And now that I'm back home from church, I changed back into my work clothes, and now I'm going to correct these loose boards before we move on to the next step. Y'all, take a look at this. This is literally paint over spray from back in the day when I first started. It seemed like everything I put my hands to was just going haywire, and all of the work on the side was just collateral damage. So I have a ton of paint overspray to clean off. I started by using my electric sander, and then I switched over to sanding by hand, and I'm just using a 120 grit sandpaper. I didn't want to go any more coarse, nor did I want to go any more fine, because the finer I go, I know that the stain won't adhere the same, or the richness of the color won't be the same, and I really want this to be really rich in color. So 120 was good for me. I got off all of that paint overspray and everything, and it was good to go. So now for the fun part, I'm gonna stain this entire piece using my Varathane wood stain in the color black. I ended up doing 2 coats of this, so this was just the first day. I let it sit overnight, and then I came back the next day with another coat. I think it looks beautiful, but it was a lot of work. So just prepare yourself if you're gonna do this at home. It's gonna take some commitment, some dedication, okay? So just be prepared. Okay, so I just finished. What do you guys think? I love it. So this is only the first coat. So again, I'm coming back tomorrow to do another coat off camera, but it's the next day and we're ready to get started. So for this chair, I decided to go ahead and spray paint it black. I'm so glad that I did. I actually wasn't really sure if I was going to paint the chair at all. And on this morning, I just felt like I should. So I did. And so the chair was actually given to us. So that was free. I already had the spray paint, which it's really not that much money though, if you do need to buy a can. And then also it only took the 1 can. So that was great. And then I do have a table that I'm going to spray paint. I've already had this. And I got the table from Five Below. So really super budget friendly. You guys just keep watching because you're not going to want to miss these results. So the mulch was actually the most expensive thing in this entire makeover. Each bag was $4 and some change, and I ended up with 5 bags. So in this clip here, I only purchased 3 bags, and I did have to go back to the store to get a couple more. So there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that before I recorded any of this, I did scrub the concrete off camera, and I found this article that said to use vinegar and baking soda. And in my experience, that did not work. It actually left me with white spots that you can kind of see on this clip here. So they're all throughout, and I was really discouraged by that. So please don't do what I did. I would just encourage you to use, I don't know, any cleaning product that you have, maybe even dish detergent, but definitely not vinegar and baking soda. So for this rug, I already had this. It was sitting in my shed, so I did put it in the washing machine. So it looks much better. It's still not perfect, but it'll do. And then the couch, I did want to just mention this. I did want to come back and seal it, but it's going to be raining the next couple of days, and I wanted to get this video up for you guys while I have clear skies. So I'm probably just going to pull it back in the house and seal it off camera, but just know I may end up using my wipe on poly to go ahead and seal this couch. So this plant was actually a gift from my husband. I don't know where he purchased this at, and I don't know how much it cost, but the pot was only $6 from Target on clearance. And then the pillow sleeves were from Amazon. I got them used for $7 and some change. Of course, they're like brand new. The pillow inserts, I also got those secondhand, but they were brand new, still in the wrapper, and they were 2 for $3. The wall art is a Dollar Tree DIY, and the solar lights are also from Dollar Tree. So with all of that being said, let's get into this before and after.